Hi everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we're looking at a beautiful brown with blue painted frame 2021 Peterbilt 389 Custom Special. That's right, this color, as great as it looks, is just called brown by Peterbilt. Take a look up close. You can see the really nice metallic flake in this one. It is a scorcher of a day here at Rush Peterbilt in Dallas, right here in Irving, Texas. Again, this is a 2021 Peterbilt 389 Custom Special. This is truly an owner-operator dream. 290-inch wheelbase, Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower with the 2050 torque, paired to an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission, 308 gears with low pro 22.5s all the way around, all aluminum wheels, all disc brakes. We've got the old school round holes on those all aluminum wheels. True 8-inch dual exhaust by DynaFlex. Custom lights package by Phoenix. We added the 2 marker lights to the roof. We have 7 total instead of the 5 from the factory. Put clear watermelon lenses up there. We did the painted cowls for the cab and sleeper with the turn down lights. Not sure if you can see those lit up in the sunlight. We'll come over to the other side and you'll be able to see them a little bit better. These are the 3/4 inch penny bullet lights on the front and the back of the breathers. And not sure if you can see in there, but the breathers are lit up on the inside blue to match the frame. We've got a custom square end bumper. Not sure if that's a 20 or a 22 inch with the mounting plate for your license right there. The drop visor and the window chops are the 14-inch blind mounts. They are matched the same brown color. I like to call this color light brown metallic. Again, Peterbilt or Axalta, whichever you want to refer to, just calls it brown. There's a look at the 7 marker lights on the roof. If you prefer the 13 marker lights to where there's literally like no spacing in between those, we can do that as well. Did do the additional turn signals, and we swapped the factory ones out for the clear lenses. No air horns on the roof, obviously, but we do have a train horn. We'll let you hear that here in a little bit. Again, true dual exhaust, that's not a dummy exhaust. 4 straps on the aluminum tanks, 150 gallons on the passenger side, 110 on the driver's side. No toolboxes, so it really accentuates the extended wheelbase. And you notice all your frame components are bolted hex bolts instead of the huck bolts. If you want to put the chrome caps on there, you can do that as well. We've got Hogebuilt premium stainless steel half fenders with the triangle mount. Custom mud flap hangers with lights. These are spring loaded, as well as your license plate bracket with all lights. This is all by United Pacific Peterbilt mud flaps. You've got a Holland aluminum 5th wheel plate. That's a greaseless 5th wheel plate. Notice it's got the Teflon plate, so you don't have to put any grease on there. We've got the air and electric lines mounted to the end of the frame, the glad hands, and then your plug right there. We do have your pogo stick right here behind the sleeper with air and electric lines, and then you've got diversion valves right here, so you can choose to have your air and electric lines hooked up here or the end of the frame. 6 flush mounted load lights. That's the most flush mounted load lights that you can do from the factory. Notice your CV and your radio antenna are mounted here on the back of the sleeper so you have a nice clean look. No sleeper extenders on there. This is what the factory calls no sleeper extenders. So it's still a couple inches, you can see right there, but it's not the 8-inch longer ones that you can spec out from the factory. This is just a really cool, old school owner-operator look. Stainless steel depth tank cover. As you've heard me say, I think we need to put a chrome cap on that, or at least put a painted one matching the body paint. There's a look at your penny bullet lights, all underneath the cab and sleeper. Even on your cab leg, you've got penny bullet lights. And there's another look inside the breather, front and backs of the breathers. If you need breathers with amber lenses on the back, we can do that as well. I've done that before. There's a look at your true 8-inch dual exhaust. So you can see the wide pipe right there. This is done by DynaFlex. You can see that's a really solid single metal piece bracket that really keeps it secure. And then again is secured right there. Take a look at the cab window chop. If you want us to do the sleeper window chops, we can do that as well. This is spec'd out with a platinum interior. You've got the Sears Atlas Ultra Leather seats. Very, very comfortable, very, very soft leather. If you're a bigger guy, these seats are definitely the way to go. You've heard me say before that the Peterbilt premium leather ultra ride seats are my preference, but like I said, the more time I spend in these Sears Atlas ultra leathers, man, I may be changing my opinion a little bit. Can't go wrong either way, but like I said, if you're a bigger guy, the Sears Atlas seats are the way to go. Rosewood dash, all chrome gauges, leather wrapped steering wheel. Sorry, I don't have that lined up. Does have the navigation system from the factory. We also spec'd it with the CB radio from the factory. Whenever you do that from the factory, you do get this optional housing that looks really clean. If you don't spec it from the factory, then you'll see your bracket on there. If you want us to add that bracket, we can do that as well. If you want us to add that housing, we do have the parts available for that. Also spec'd it with your CB speaker right there. And this does have the premium speakers for the cabin sleeper with your subwoofer. I've been seeing this a lot at the factory. They've been putting the front axle temperature gauge right here and the rear axle temperature gauge right there. What I do is I swap this transmission temperature with the front axle gauge, so that way your axle gauges are right next to each other. Don't know why the factory started doing that. Probably need to give them a call and get them to figure that out. Just a little nitpicking item that I have. We do spec our trucks with the dash mounted PTO switch, so in case you do add a PTO, it's already there. Notice you've also got a suspension load gauge. That's something that I'd really want to have on my truck, and hopefully you guys appreciate as well. Suspension dump, fifth wheel lock, and your interaxle differential lock. As I mentioned before, this is spec'd with a 18-speed Eaton Fuller manual transmission. Forgot to mention we do have a low air leaf rear suspension. I did mention it's spec'd out at a 308 gear ratio. We do have an air ride front suspension on this truck. As you've heard me say before, that's the best view you can have in trucking. Just put that Peterbilt wing on the horizon and keep on trucking. One thing you'll notice, it's hard to tell with this lighting, but we do paint both sides of that drop visor, so it's not just painted on the outside, it's painted on both sides. You really get that complete finished out look. And that's what the window chops will look like. Spec'd out with the single bunk, with the extra storage cabinets, of course a premium mattress. Windows on both sides. And of course, these are tinted, you can slide them open. Got map lights on both sides. AC, sleeper light, and clock controls right there. We do have the workstation and the closet. Slides out, make a meal, storage right there. Extra storage containers. Pretty cool feature. And then you still have the full-size closet in here with a rack to hang your clothes on. Had a couple requests for us to start the engine so you could hear what that sounds like, so I'll start that up right now. Leave the camera outside while I rev the engine. These trucks are not going to make all the noise that an old Cat engine will, but a lot smoother, a lot quieter, more fuel efficient. And with that smoother running engine, it should help reduce driver fatigue on your long hauls. Of course, Peterbilt is the only manufacturer with an all aluminum hood. You can see me easily opening that one-handed while I'm filming. There's a look at your Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower, 2050 pound-feet of torque. Your Gavco 382 fuel water separator. Air ride front suspension. All aluminum wheels, all disc brakes. Again, 2050 torque. You've got Michelin X-Line steer tires up front. And Michelin X-Line Energy Drive tires in the rear. Again, these are low pro 22.5s. We did the round holes for the really old school look. Okay, cut this off. You've heard me say before, I love the new name badges for the Cummins X15 engines. You can tell this is a performance series, not just from the horsepower and torque ratings, but you can see the performance series engines get the black diamond plate badges, where the efficiency series get the brushed aluminum. These new X15 engines, it's not like the older engines where you have a twin turbo. This is a single turbo. It uses variable geometry, so that way you get plenty of boost and torque in the low RPMs, still plenty of flow through and power in the high RPMs as well. Again, that all aluminum hood makes it really easy for me to open and close. I'm doing that one-handed while I'm filming. You won't be able to do that with some of the other manufacturers. All the custom stuff on this truck, the lights, the drop visor, the cab and sleeper panels, the painted aspects of the drop visor, window chops and panels, all done here in our body shop. The extra marker lights on the roofs, the 8-inch dual exhaust, the custom bumper, the custom tail light bar, all those items were done here in our body shop. This building behind us is our rig up shop. We can do a lot of that stuff here in our rig up shop. We also do a lot of pre-delivery inspections, getting vehicles ready to sell, whether they be new or used, and a lot of vocational items like headache racks. As I mentioned, we can do a lot of stuff in our rig up shop, vocational items, headache racks, PTOs, wet kits, blowers, beacon lights, all different kinds of stuff. As I like to say, we really only have 2 limiting factors when it comes to your truck. 1 is your budget, and 2 is your level of creativity. And of course, we'll help you out with either of those. Give me a call. My name is Travis Quadlander. I'm here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt. My cell is 817-504-7220. Hablo español. Puedo llamarme a 817-504-7220, or come see us at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 and Union Bower. Want to thank all you truckers again for keeping our country running when we need you the most. Really appreciate you guys, and really appreciate you allowing me to be of service to you. We still have 90 days, no payments available. Not sure how much longer that's going to be going on, but we do have some banks that are still offering that and have several customers that have taken advantage. Give me a call. Hope to see you soon. Happy trucking.